And welcome everybody. I'm joining you here from my kitchen where I thought I could do a really small science demonstration. I'm going to be doing a smaller scale version of the elephant's toothpaste. What that essentially is that it's the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide to water and oxygen by the use of an enzyme or a catalyst. Now, commonly, if you were to be doing this at home, you can do this easily with just 3% hydrogen peroxide and yeast. However, due to the current circumstances, yeast is a very difficult commodity to come by. So we're going to be using the help of a chemical catalyst, potassium iodide, Ki. So as you can see here, I've got some potassium iodide that's dissolving in water right now. So while we're waiting for it to dissolve properly, and we'll give it a good stir afterwards, I feel like I could talk to you about the science program here at UTS. The science program here is enriched. What that means is that in addition to the Ontario curriculum, you get to learn more stuff. And you get to have opportunities to explore all of that things. So what that looks like, we have additional science experiments. You get simulations where you can extend your learning from the classroom. And in addition to that, we have a wide range of co-curricular activities, such as the Neuroscience Club, Science Club, where you have the opportunity to learn with other peers that share the same interest and teach that to younger grade levels. In Sci Club, the club that I am a co-supervisor of, we often try to get grade 7 and grade 8 students interested in science by doing really simple demos like this, so that they could really start asking questions, why and how is that happening? UTS community. The one thing that UTS really prides itself on is how interconnected we all are. Students and staff are very supportive of each other. They really believe in the curriculum that we deliver, and the results really show that. With my AP students, we're still able to come out as one of the top scorers in the country as well as globally. So I'm very proud of that, and I'm sure that's the kind of environment that you would like to learn from as well. So as you can see, the white solid is all gone. So that means that we might be able to have our elephant's toothpaste. Over here we have about 30 milliliter of water and about 3 grams, 2 scopulas worth of potassium iodide. And then we just let it dissolve. Because it is going to be producing water and oxygen, we want to see that bubble coming out. In order for us to help that bubble, we're going to just have a couple of squirts of dish soap into the mixture. Do keep in mind that this is store-bought hydrogen peroxide, and it is also not fresh hydrogen peroxide. What that meant is that it's been open and it's been exposed to air. So it might not be as reactive as you would normally see on YouTube. So we'll see. But before we start, safeties first. Solution immediately changed color, and I'm just gonna show you the bubbling that is occurring. You can see that the foam is increasing ever so slightly, and you can see, you know, we added 30 milliliters water and then we added 30 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. And look at the amount of oxygen gas that's been produced. That's the demonstration, and I hope you do consider joining UTS because of its science program, because it is so amazing. You get to do a lot of different demos. I hope that this also encourages you to do some science demos at home. And that's it. So thank you so much for joining me.